So spoopy and sweet. Hello, lovely people of the internet. I am the brain of the cannabis, and what do you have when you take sugar and a jack-o'-lantern? Jack-o'-lantern sugar skull, what up? For this video, it is mostly gonna be a voiceover because this took me like 4 hours to do, and that's a lot. And with all of my tangents, you know, it would have taken me like 7 hours. So sit back, grab a bag of candy corn. It is amazing. If you don't like it, learn to love it. While you watch all of the artwork take place while wackiness fills your earphones. Let's get started.
First step are Oompa Loompa facial masks. I do not have an orange cream, so I'm going to have to create the makeup myself using my super scraped and butchered yellow Snazaroo and this generic red makeup cream that I've had in my costume box forever and smells delightful. The Snazaroo is water-based, so I'm scraping off bits of it and adding water to activate it and sweep those radioactive cheese curds off to the side. I'm just smushing it down and around until it becomes liquidy.
Oh no, I've been infected.
I feel the powers coming over. Then I'm going to gather a good helping of tomato paste and add that to my radioactive mustard. And yeah, I'm gonna need to add a lot more red.
Well, I've continued to smush it around. It looks more like tomato soup, which is lovely. It might be a little bit too pink or red, but I haven't spent too much time on this, so I'm just gonna slather this on my face and we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll mix it on my face. I don't know. Moving on.
So as I slather more of this on my face, I'm resembling less of a pumpkin and more of an Oompa Loompa who's about to go to a rave. So I'm going to directly apply the Snazaroo from the paintbrush onto my face, and then blend it in with a makeup sponge. Actually, this is giving it some of that pumpkin texture, some of that streakiness. It's coming together, she squeaked confidently.
We got the jack-o'-lantern. Time for the sugar skull. Meaning sugar, meaning shimmer. Let's do this.
The shimmer does two things. One, it adds highlights, giving dimension to your squashified face. It also makes the pumpkinization more realistic, as pumpkins are not just one tone of orange too, and more importantly,
back to business.
now you're ready to transform from an Oompa Loompa into a real pumpkin. To create the indents of this festive gourd, add some brown to your base. With an inch or so of space in between, draw the lines down your face.
And look at me, I'm a basketball! Bling, 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 bling.
Fade out the lines to create the transition from shadows to highlight, laying your brush flat and sweeping out horizontally. This is what will make your face look like a real three-dimensional October squash. Have you ever wondered why we put out pumpkins on Halloween? What a bizarre concept. You take a vegetable, scoop out all its good stuff, and then you let it rot on your front doorstep. And why's it gotta be a pumpkin? This year, I'm carving a cucumber and throwing that on my welcome mat. Go ahead and slather that darker shade onto your lips. Speaking of shadows, let's create some cheekbone definition and the nose and eye holes. I tried to make these be an even mix between jack-o'-lanterns and sugar skulls is. For example, on sugar skulls, the nose is traditionally in the shape of an upside-down heart, but the generic carved pumpkin's nose is a triangle. So I made a rounded triangle thing. The eyes on a sugar skull are either circles or shading in the eye region, making it look like the skull is wearing aviators. Aviators? Like what one might wear at
A rave?
Whereas jack-o'-lanterns have triangular eye holes. At first I wanted to use a shape that was a mix in between these two, but I didn't think it would look that well on my face. Whoa, wait a minute. Before you color in the eyes, let's be smart and line our eyes with the eyeliner. This gets a shading right around your eyes without smudging your hands. Now that's what I call a smoky eye. If you want, you can't stop here and be an undead Oompa Loompa football player. What I like about the aviator shape is it has a very dark and serious look, which works really well for this design. And after creating super spoopy smoky eyes, time for another rave because we're only halfway done this taking forever, woohoo! Now to create the cobweb crown. Start by drawing an upside down triangle and going from the bottom point or top, bottom point, draw out your lines. Then connect them with a bunch of swoops.
Swoop, 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 swoop.
And once again, fade out those lines to give it shadows. I did this by taking a concealer brush and dragging them out from said swoops. You are going to do a similar web on the chin, but this time have the starting point be at the end of your chin and bring it up. Oh, hey lips! I didn't forget about you. Let's carve out the mouth. Begin by outlining your lips. I'm using an eyeliner. Then draw lines for the teeth, bringing them out beyond your lips and into your squashified face. To give the teeth shape, do some shading on the tops and bottoms of both lips around all the lines, just like we did for the webs. Wow, look at those chompers, or squashers. Squashers. Get it? For a little extra detail, I'm going to add a curly swirly line coming from the corners of my mouth to my ears. Time to slap on some spoopy sparkly spiders. I used scrapbooking rhinestones and applied them with liquid latex. Let's give these creepy crawlers some legs. Really simple, just draw 4 lines coming out on each side, and these look like floating cat noses. I don't show it here, but I did go back and bend the legs down, making them worthy to be Aragog's children. Oh yeah, take that spider to the rave. Did someone say rave? That's right, rhinestones everywhere.
Now I got some bejeweled aviators. Aviators? You mean like for a rave?
Alright, looking good. So you think we're done, right? Nope, not yet. More rhinestones everywhere.
And 4 hours later, you have transformed yourself into a pumpkin, sugar, skeleton thing. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please let me know by clicking on the thumbs up button down below. If you want to see more Halloween designs, you can go over to my playlist at the end of this video. I got a vampire, a werewolf, and a mummy. Make sure that you are subscribed and turn notifications on because next up, I'll be celebrating Scorpio's birthday. Thank you so much, and I will see all of you lovelies next time. Bye!